Big changes could be coming to Manchester United. Ruben Amorim speaks out, Bruno Fernandes' future is in question, Rashford sets bold demands, and a £30 million deal could be hijacked by Chelsea. Let's break it all down right now. Ruben Amorim opens up on Manchester United transfer plans. Man United are close to signing one player and are eyeing Liam Delap, but Ruben Amorim has warned not to expect an extravagant summer. Ruben Amorim admits Manchester United cannot do much in the summer transfer window to overhaul their squad after their worst season in 51 years. United finished the campaign trophyless and 15th in the Premier League, their lowest top-flight finish since they were relegated in 1974, and the club is prepared to listen to offers for any squad members. Matheus Cunha is expected to sharpen United's attack in a £62.5 million move from Wolves, while United have identified Ipswich Town goalscorer Liam Delap to come in as their starting striker. Cunha and Delap both have release clauses totaling £92.5 million, which have influenced United's swift decision-making. However, the club will have to generate funds through sales to facilitate other moves in the transfer market. United have prioritised selling loanee forwards Marcus Rashford, Antony and Jadon Sancho, while Alejandro Garnacho has been told by Amorim that he can leave. At a pre-match press conference for United's post-season tour match against the ASEAN All-Stars in Kuala Lumpur, Amorim was asked about the impact of no Champions League football for the 2025-26 season. Omar Barada, the chief executive, is here. He can explain better than me, Amorim said. We always prepare two plans, one with Champions League, one without Champions League. Without Champions League, we don't need a big squad, we can control the squad in a better way. Then we have a plan that is to bring some new players, of course. But our big plan is to improve the team that we have, is to improve our academy, because I think that is the future. It was the past, so can be the future. It's not going to change so much because we have the financial fair play rules. We are not allowed to do much in this summer, even with Champions League, so we are prepared for that. It's important to stick together. We are going to struggle, it is not going to be everything right away, but I have a feeling and I see the team improving, and that is the most important thing. Amorim admitted it could be an advantage without any European football next season. Leicester City and Chelsea won the Premier League titles in 2016 and 2017 without playing in Europe, and Liverpool came agonizingly close to ending their title drought in 2014. In recent years, Newcastle United have qualified for the Champions League without playing in any of the UEFA competitions. Nottingham Forest qualified for Europe for the first time in 30 years, having finished close to the relegation places last season. Ruben Amorim makes feelings clear on Bruno Fernandes' future at Manchester United. Bruno Fernandes suggested Man United could cash in on him after the Europa League final defeat to Tottenham in Bilbao. Ruben Amorim has reiterated the importance of Manchester United keeping captain Bruno Fernandes as part of their rebuild. Fernandes cast doubt on his future in the wake of the Europa League final defeat to Tottenham last week, suggesting United could cash in on him amid interest from Saudi Pro League side Al Hilal. The 30-year-old signed a new contract in August, but the expiry date was extended only by a year to 2027. United also have the option of an additional year. Fernandes ended 2024-25 as United's top scorer with 19 goals, and he has won the Sir Matt Busby Player of the Year award in 4 of his 6 seasons with the club. Amorim said last month that Fernandes is not going anywhere because I've already told him, yet United are prepared to listen to offers for any player this summer. We already talk about that many times, Amorim said of Fernandes. You can see by the performance, the leadership, the passion he has for the game, it's really important. Especially in these kind of moments. The last game the team was without pressure, they performed quite well, everybody wants the ball. But we had some difficult moments, and in those difficult moments you can see that Bruno is the guy that takes responsibility. He should be taking responsibility because he's the captain, he's experienced, he's really important for us and really important for what we want to build with this team. United are in Kuala Lumpur for the first leg of their post-season tour and take on the ASEAN All-Stars on Wednesday night. Amorim has selected several youngsters in his squad, among them Dan Armour, Jadon Camerson, Reece Munro, Jim Thwaites, Jack Moorhouse and Shea Lacey. The Sextet are yet to make their competitive debuts but are expected to get playing time in Asia, with United also scheduled to play in Hong Kong on Friday. We had 6 months with all of the players that are here and many of them we use in training, Amorim explained, so we know the players. But specifically for this kind of game we try to bring all the players in different positions for the games we have in this moment. So for the next season we will see, but it's a good opportunity to see the young players, and sometimes we have surprises like Aiden, Heaven. Every time he played he proved that he's a first-team player. I think one of the issues sometimes with youngsters is we push too much from the beginning, that sometimes is really hard. You have social media, all this pressure around young kids, sometimes it's hard to control. I don't want to say any name to look out for. I believe in all of them, and sometimes, like I said, you have surprises. My job is to give the tools and the opportunities for the young kids, try to protect them. Marcus Rashford lays out transfer demands as Man United left with major dilemma. Marcus Rashford is expected to leave Manchester United this summer after completing a loan to Aston Villa, and the forward has one demand he does not want to give up on. Marcus Rashford is holding out for Champions League football. The forward is set to return to Manchester United following the end of his loan to Aston Villa, but will depart Old Trafford this summer and his future remains up in the air. Rashford joined Villa on loan earlier this year after falling out of favour under Ruben Amorim. The forward found a new lease of life under Unai Emery before injury curtailed his season. The Midland side agreed a £40 million option to sign the 27-year-old as part of his loan deal. But, despite Emery apparently being keen to extend Rashford's stay, the United Academy product's preference has been elsewhere. And after defeat to the Red Devils at the weekend, the Villains failed to qualify for the Champions League. That would appear to kill any hope of Rashford being persuaded to sign permanently at Villa Park. Marking the end of his first spell away from United, Rashford nevertheless expressed his gratitude to the club. He said on social media, "Just a message of thanks to everyone here at Villa for what has, injury aside, been an incredible few months for me. It is a really special club and I appreciated the way Villa fans embrace me with open arms from first minute on the pitch. Manager, team, and coaching staff have all been brilliant. I know it is a huge disappointment not to have made the Champions League place which everyone worked so hard all season for, but I know this club and team will come back stronger. With United keen to bring money into the club this summer, after making their whole squad available for sale, they are now in a position where a quick deal for Rashford seems unlikely. The striker will hold out for a move that can offer a place in Europe's top competition. Rashford is understood to be keen on a move to Barcelona, over a transfer to a Premier League rival. The Catalan club's sporting director, Deco, has admitted that Barca are interested in Rashford and Liverpool winger Luis Diaz this summer. "We like Luis, we like Rashford, and we like other players," Deco told Catalan radio station RAC1. Out of respect, talking about players who are under contract with other clubs is complicated. When we go to the market, there are names we know that could improve the team. Manchester United reach agreement over £30 million transfer but still risk Chelsea hijack. Manchester United have reached an agreement to sign Liam Delap but could still lose out to Chelsea in the race to sign the Ipswich Town striker. The 22-year-old has impressed in his first full season in the Premier League, scoring 12 goals for Ipswich, who were relegated from the top flight. Delap, who made his professional debut with Manchester City in 2020, is available due to the £30 million relegation release clause in his deal with Ipswich. According to ESPN, United have told Ipswich that they will activate Delap's release clause if the striker informs them that he wants to join Ruben Amorim's side. The report adds that United have also agreed personal terms with Delap, who has not made a final decision over his future, but they could miss out as Chelsea and Everton have both registered their interest. Enzo Maresca's side could also have the upper hand over United as they are able to offer Delap the prospect of playing in the Champions League next season. Delap, who is the son of former Stoke City, Southampton, and Republic of Ireland midfielder Rory Delap, made his professional debut for Manchester City in 2020 before he was sold to Ipswich 4 years later for £20 million. Speaking last week, Ipswich manager Kieran McKenna revealed that Delap has interest from pretty much every club in the league. "Liam's looking at his options for next year, which I think he is entitled to do, and we support him with that. I think we have given him permission to do that this week, McKenna said. It's a very important decision for his future. Of course there is a lot of interest, and rightly so. I think part of his week has been having some of those conversations. It looks more likely than not that he will move on this summer, and he has interest from pretty much every club in the league, and I don't think there are many clubs in the world who wouldn't want to have him. Nothing is sorted, nothing is done or completed or even very, very, very close, so that process will take its course. That's all for today's Man United transfer update. Large red circle fire. What do you think about Rashford's demands and the £30 million deal? Let us know in the comments. Speech balloon white down pointing backhand index. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss a breaking update. See you in the next one.